So, unlike last time in my videos, I decided that it would be best, rather than just me introducing myself all the time, that I actually have a catch name for my videos. So I decided to start calling my videos Listen Closely. And the reason why I decided to do these videos is because not only was this a message given to me in meditation, but this was also, or rather it is a highlight of my, well, not maybe a highlight, but an active big part of my life, because I spend a lot of time listening closely to other people and issues going on in their lives, and I tend to offer my advice to those people. So this is going to be, my last video on pendulum dowsing. That was my experiment with YouTube videos. I did not have a very good mic. There was a lot of crackling and popping in that mic because it was a 15-year-old microphone. I actually just bought a new one from Best Buy. It's a snow blue microphone. It's actually sitting over here right now, and it's actually being able to pick up my voice as opposed to the other microphone, which I had to have right here. But so this is going to be our second installment, and this installment of Listen Closely is going to be all about numerology. So what is numerology? Well, numerology is basically, it's a scientific belief, really, where people believe that the universe responds to what's going on in our lives by sending messages to us, and the way it sends messages to us is through repeating number sequences. Now, I did a little bit of investigation on this subject. This included going to a very reputable medium, in which I actually had a reading about what is numerology. And from what I found in this reading is that numerology is, supposedly there is a section in the spirit realm of different spirits where their job is to crunch numbers. I'm not exaggerating about this. This is what they do. They crunch numbers, and they are responsible for putting out these repeating number sequences. Now, there are different sites like Angel Numbers that will actually tell you what these number sequences mean, and I'm going to go over all of them in a few minutes. But there's also another belief from what I was told through a medium, is that even though each of different number sequences hold their own meaning, I've also been told that they don't have any meaning at all. The purpose of the repeating number sequences is just to get your attention, to let you know that spirit is there. They are actively trying to help you in your life, and basically to tell you not to worry about your future. But that, that is what I have been told. But for the sake of this video, I want to go over the many different number sequences and what they tend to mean or represent. So the first number sequence is 111. Now, this is usually what I like to call hailing frequencies open, but it means that your communication to the spirit realm is open. You are receptive to picking up these different kinds of number sequences. And what 111 also really represents is that an energy gateway has opened for you. And these energy gateways are basically, they are almost like a snapshot of you at that given time, your energy, your wants and desires. So it's kind of like if you have positive wants and desires, the universe is taking a snapshot of that. And likewise, if you have negative desires, or a lot of negative energy going on because maybe you're going through a difficult time in life, then you're going to see it's going to take a snapshot of that. So it's really a sign of, what do you want to manifest in your life? Do you want to manifest positive or negative? And that's what 111 is really signifying. It's signifying that, an energy gateway is opened Focus on where you want to be in your life, positive or negative. Try to realign yourself, and also that you are now open to receiving more types of communications from the spirit realm in terms of numerology. Now, 222 has a few meanings to it. One, it's telling you to maintain a balanced state in your life. It's also a message to tell you to not put your energy into negativity and that everything will turn out for the best. It's also a message to keep the faith. So basically, what it's trying to tell you is that whenever you see repeating numbers of 222, it's basically trying to tell you to stop fear, stay in faith, keep a balance, and things are going to work out for you. There's going to be positivity happening in your life. That's pretty much what 222 means. 333, which is also known as the Jesus number sequence. 333 is actually the number of the ascended masters. It is a message telling you that the ascended masters are nearby and they are here to aid you, in your work. Very simple, very straightforward. That's pretty much what 333 means, and you can call upon the Ascended Masters at any time to assist you with your difficulties in life. 444 is another kind of straightforward one. It's kind of a message telling you that all is well. So your angels are looking after you. There's no problems. They're telling you all is well. Stay calm. Just keep basically doing the course. Now, 555 is a big one. 555 is a number I have been seeing a lot of lately. It's repeating a lot, and 555 is the number of change. It's a scary number sequence because, we like to try to have a foundation in life as human beings. We like to keep things grounded, and many people don't like change unless they actually want to change and bring about change. So 555 is typically a message telling you that change is coming. Usually they want you to stay in faith and that the change will be a good change. 555, coincidentally enough, was the first time I started experiencing repeating number sequences. I was seeing 555 a lot, and so many months later, unfortunately, my grandmother passed away. So 555 does, it's a forewarning that change is happening, but to try to stay positive about that change. 666 basically means that you are basically out of alignment with the universe. I know 666 usually in biblical terms see that as the number of the beast, but 666 actually means that you're thinking, you're focusing not enough on spirituality and too much on materialism. Your thoughts, things are out of balance. So if you feel like everything's kind of falling apart in your life, seeing repeating numbers 666 is probably a time when you would see that, because it's a message trying to tell you, hey, you're out of alignment. You're not focusing on what you should be focusing. Try to realign yourself. 777 is also known as the God number. 777 is basically, in biblical terms, it's perfection. It means that, but in numerology, 777 means that you're doing good work. You're doing everything that you should be doing. And basically, the spirit realm is saying, good job. In whatever plights you're dealing with. It's basically telling you, you're doing everything right pretty much. So 777 is a very positive number to see in your life. Now 888 is kind of a weird number. I don't really like it too much because it's got a lot of ambiguity to it. It tells you about monetary changes in your life. So monetary meaning money. So there's going to be money changes in your life. It also kind of alludes or intrudes on 999, which we'll get into it in a second in terms of what that means. But 888 mostly means change is coming in terms of your monetary wealth. And then 999, 999 usually means the end of something. Again, that's another scary number that people don't like to see, but it usually means that at whatever's going on in your life, 999 means repeating number 999 means something in your life is coming to an end. That's usually, those are the main numbers. There are many different, number sequences out there. Another famous number sequence, which I see a lot, especially right now, because I myself have been going through some tough times. Number sequence you can sometimes see a lot is 311. 311 just means stay positive. There are many different number sequences out there, and if you're seeing a repeating number a lot, if you go to angel numbers or just Google angel numbers, or just type in the number that you're looking for, like for example 511 meaning, and it'll probably take you to angel numbers. That's one of the first links you'll probably see, and then you can click on that link and you can find out what that means. But there's, it's a whole science. The ones that I just, named off the top of my head, 111 through 999, those are the big ones. Those are the ones that you're going to encounter a lot and see a lot of. So those are the ones you really want to, focus your time on. And if you see more different weird numbers happening that are repeating a lot in your life, then you can certainly look those up on angel numbers. But otherwise, that's everything you really need to know with numerology. The one thing I do want to add and I want to say with numerology is very ambiguous. It's very umbrella-like when it comes to what these different number sequences mean. You could have something going on in your life, like maybe, I don't know, you broke up with somebody and you're seeing 999 all the time, the end of something. Well, that could certainly mean the end of a relationship, yeah. But it could also mean that they're not talking about the end of a relationship. It could be that you were very stressed in that relationship, and 999, they're trying to tell you it's the end of the stress in your life, not the end of the relationship. So, these number sequences, they're not specific. They're not going to tell you exactly what you need to change or what is ending or what you're out of alignment with or what you're doing good on. If you're looking for specific answers on things, you really need to take up meditation and focus on meditation, because it's through meditation that we actually receive messages from the spirit realm, actual verbal messages where they specifically tell us about things that are going to be happening in our lives. So that's what I want to push here is when it comes to numerology, it's fun, just like pendulum dowsing or tarot cards. It's fun, have a good time with them. But sometimes numerology is straightforward, and sometimes it isn't. And you need to take it really with a grain of salt and don't let it consume you, because I do know some people, myself included at one point, that where it did really consume me, and it has consumed other people as well that I know. So don't put too much emphasis in it. That's what I'm saying. Take it for what it is, but also don't assume that a specific number sequence means what you think it means. Sometimes it is, but other times it's not. So that's my video on numerology, and I hope you like it. And if you have any questions, feel free to drop me a comment in the channel, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. All right?